What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today join me for another one of my GTA Online videos, where today I figured, I think it was about time that I actually showcased what cars I actually have in my collection. So today's video is going to be taking a break from like just GTA stuff, and I just want to showcase what car collection I actually have in my possession. So since the last time I did recordings, I've actually acquired a second office garage. There isn't too many cars in there, so we'll start off with that one. I currently have cars in 3 locations: the office, my old house, and also a mini sort of garage. But I just want to showcase what I've got. And yes, I'm in a solo session, so I can do this very easily. So first off, of course, one of my main cars I've had for a long time, the Grotti Turismo R. I've also got the Shirato bike, and I believe there is a couple of other cars. Let me just go to the actual list management. Yes, I've also got this. I've got the Vigero. Personally, I do think this is a pretty good looking muscle car, so that's why I didn't acquire it. I kind of took it off the streets, I have to say. Alright. So now we go into the main garage. So at the downstairs level is my saloon garage. So we have the Fugitive. This was the first car I ever had in GTA Online, so that definitely holds a special place for me. Then we have the Fallon, the Kuruma, unmodified, because I kind of like the styling of the Kuruma. I think it's the Mitsubishi, if I'm correct. That one is a Jaguar XF. This one, I'm not sure about the styling. I can't remember, but this is the Oracle. This is the Jackal. That one I think is definitely... Sorry, that's the Jag. I can't remember what that one is though. It might be an Audi or something like that. And this one is, I believe, yeah, the Oracle XS. So that will be an American saloon, I think. Maybe a Chrysler. Something like that. So that's the bottom level. Now let's have a look at the second. So this is where I keep more of my executive fast cars. Except for this one. This one's got a little bit of a backstory actually. This is a Penumbra Miyabatsu. Yeah, Miyabatsu. So growing up, this was one of my favourite car toys I had. So when I found out this was in GTA Online, I had to acquire it. Then obviously you've got the Jester, you've got the Serrano, you've got the Fallon GT, the convertible version. You've got the Elgi Retro Custom, which is basically the Nissan Skyline, and then you've got the Range Rovers, the Bala, and the well, actually there's 2 versions. Just that's interesting. That one's not insured. Oh, I need to take care of that. That's weird. I thought everything in my garage was insured. I guess not. But now it's time for my most valuable cars. Well, at least the ones I value the most. So first off, obviously you have the Aston Martin trio. You've got the GB700, which is basically the DB5. You've got the Spectre, which is the DB11. And you've got what is basically the V8 Vantage, the Rapid GT. So yeah, this is the Aston Martin trio. Then you've got the Ferrari F40, aka the Turismo Classic. Then you've got, I just had to get one of these. You've got the Classic Mini, so the Winnie Classic. Then you've got the Stromberg. This is the submarine. So yes, so this is the only special vehicle I have. And finally, wrapping up, we've got the standard Elgi, the RH8. So, yes, so overall, yeah, so not too bad a car collection. But I'm actually going to take the Ferrari. And yes, of course, I do also have my own workshop. Right, so I have cars in 2 other locations, my main house, but first let's quickly go to the garage. Now, of course, the F40 was one of the quickest, one of the fast. Well, it was the fastest car of its day, actually, the F40. Although handling-wise, maybe not as brilliant. Alright, so I'm just going to pop in this one. So this is a small garage, only has 2 cars. But for me they're significant. One of them is the Nightblade, and the other one, of course, is everyone's favourite buggy, the Bifter. So I just thought I'd showcase that quickly. So now I'm just going to head for my house. Ouch! You won't want to do that to an F40, that's for sure. Maniac. I suppose the only thing I do wish is that it was... Hang on, is that actually... Oh, I didn't actually know that. It's actually got genuine pop-up headlights. The reason I'm surprised is because I've only had this car for a very small amount of time. Now I should mention this next garage does have a little bit of a theme. So with the exception of the Vigiro, which I moved, this garage is pretty much all muscle cars. So yeah, this is where I store all the muscle cars. So we've got the piss washer Dominator. So this is the free racer you got, along with the standard Dominator, which basically are Ford Mustangs. Then you've got the Duke of Death. That's my only armoured vehicle. Then you've got the Gauntlet, which I can't remember. I think it's an old Dodge. I think it's a Dodge Challenger. Then you've got a Sabre Turbo. Then you have an import Dukes. Then you've got an Albany, and then you have a Phoenix. And of course, I've also got the BMX bikes there too. God, I can't remember the last time I used the BMX bikes. So I just wanted to showcase off what my car collection looked like, because I don't think I've really showcased it off before. So I thought it would be nice to actually showcase what my collection looks like. So you may be wondering what's just happened. Why have I just randomly cut to another character? Well, that's because after recording that initial video of my car collection, I remembered I had 2 characters. So that means I have 2 collections, albeit the second one isn't as big. So this is the majority of the vehicles I have for the female character. So I have the Western Nightblade, I have another Bifter, I have another Elgi, I have another Turismo, so I've actually got 2 of them. But then I've actually got a Carbonese, a Massaro, I've got a Comet, I've got a Grease Lab, and I've got another Oracle. So the unique cars that this character has compared to the first one is definitely these 3. The Porsche 911, the Ferrari, I think it's the F12. This one, however, I can't actually remember what it is. I believe it's a Corvette. I believe so. I think the fastest vehicle that this character does have is the F12. So I just wanted to showcase the other 3 cars that this character had. So as you can see, I have a Sabre Turbo, just like my other character, another Duke of Death, and something's been blown up outside. And the first car that this character had was the Blister. So yeah, this was a small hatchback type of deal. So yeah, I just thought I'd just quickly break the video there to showcase what this character had. So I think I will leave it there for this week's video. And yes, things will go back to normal for next week's video. So there has been another episode of my GTA Online series. If you've enjoyed this week's video, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to know when my newest content will be coming out. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and for now this is SliferKing signing out.